play.
So right before we start, I look over at him and I say, I hope you know what you're doing. And he goes, just start in.
Here we go.
Well,
So-
going back to what I said earlier in my opening remarks about discipline, I happen to know how hard Joe practices. Joe practices every day, and whenever you're seeing a perform, it's a result of a lot of work. Even to present day. Hey, Joe, I wanted to ask you. The track that we just heard, "My Way Is the Highway."
Yes.
I've heard you give us a little color. In other words, you were a young man. I know at that time, Blue Oyster Cult was, bigger than Led Zeppelin.
Right.
Probably the
It
biggest
was,
band in the land.
Well, I was sort of inspired by the old TV series Route 66. Where two guys in a car on the, driving down the coast. And it's funny because I was just in the waiting room and I talked to a guy. Yeah, I was there at the Long Beach Arena when you played there with Blue Oyster Cult. I says, that's exactly what this is all about. All of those shows, the festivals, the stadiums. We did a whole string of stadiums in California. So that, because I was stuck home for COVID,
right.
the whole album, this is the first album I've written every note of music on the whole thing. And it just seemed to come to me. So that was it was the good times when you're just making it up, starting up the ladder, and some incredible things happen.